Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. And the shot to clear is ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Jones wants to throw it. Right on the money. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Broncos are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Here's a return from the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The shot to clear's offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and is so
speeding down the left side. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Coastal! Once he got some room, it was over. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Jones to throw. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up what he can and then slides.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miles. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. They'll go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Coastal Carolina, 7.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. And some room to work. Got the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Missed the connection on second, now looking at a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The shot that clears will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. It'll be third and short from their own 33. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
14, Coastal Carolina, 7.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Working that left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Offense in a bunch formation. Lost to throw again. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Chanticleers want to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years. They left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Jones wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Grab near the sticks. It's Grove. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Good enough.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's Miles. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got a man. It's Grove. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Miles. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Card in the backfield. It's Miles. Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Coastal Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Townsend.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw on third. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Jones to throw. He's got the back in the middle. Slithers into space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Coastal Carolina, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
From the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Chanticleers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Caught behind the line. It's Townsend. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game.
He's loose. The 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Pressure coming. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Caught close to the marker, it's Grove. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Glass. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Grove. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Broncos are marching down the field. Wants to throw again. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And the Broncos line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Townsend. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The shot that clears wants to crank the tempo.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going.
Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying on it.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Western Michigan, 21. Coastal Carolina, 16.
So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. And the shot to clears decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Jones to throw. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Miles. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Miles. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Under fire. Breaks into the open. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Grove. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Coastal Carolina, 16.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The shot that clears will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Let's it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. To the air on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's got an open man. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. On the ground, it's Miles. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.